I saw a big, long snake that had sunk its teeth into my cucumber.
That looked like it hurt. You what to do, man. It is your boy Abdul up next, and I'm back with another video today. Oh boy, how many of y'all is this y'all favorite series? I'll be honest, this top 3 series on Dooley page. We got the weird true animations, and you know these are short stories, so we got a few to choose from. One of the animations that we will be watching is I Stole My Teacher's Phone. Stealing a phone is quite crazy, but I'm not gonna act like I ain't never done nothing crazy neither. It was one time that my teacher left their credit card on their desk and got up and left the classroom. I got up and took a picture of their card so fast I ordered me AirPods when I got home.
But what the hell?
The second one is called My Classmate Kidnapped Me. She go to school with Jeffrey Dahmer. And then the last one we will be watching is A Snake Bit Off My PP. I had to click that one because I used to always think the same thing while I was using the bathroom. Could a snake bite me off?
What?
3, 2, 1. Man, I'ma steal my teacher's phone and I'ma return it back the exact same way, boy. I'm just gonna make sure I get my grade. I'm gonna make sure me and my homies is passing the class. We used to do that in high school too. We would go in and change our grades in the grade book when the teacher not looking. That's a story for another day.
My teacher, Ms. Page, was both gorgeous and a little crazy. She loved to humiliate her bad students by telling them they were stupid. But then
my teacher told me that
before.
before.
On me and said, "Your dad sold me a junk car last week. It was already broken down. Does he always rip off poor underpaid teachers like me?" I was too shy to respond. But on my next exam...
Time out. That's how we start? Your teacher walked up to you and said she bought a junk car off your dad? Can we get a hey, good morning, how was your day? Can we at least keep it school related? What are y'all talking about? I'm sure we all can agree there's no way you're passing her class next year.
Ms. Page gave me a C-. Before, I'd always been a straight-A student, and to get into an Ivy League university, I needed to graduate at the top of my class. So I told her, my dad offers to buy back the car at full price. He apologizes for any problems he caused. Ha! Your dad is a scam artist. I've already spent $2,000 on repairs, but that's your problem now. Then she gave me a D- on my homework.
You rubbed it in. Time out. Why is you finna sit up here and pay for grades? That's why I'm failing. Because people in the classroom sucking meat. Why are you kissing booty? Hold your C- like a man. You over here sitting up here asking to pay money for the teacher. I hate students like you. You one of them. But I want to see you in the bathroom. Don't ask me what we gonna do in the stall.
I was furious and complained to the principal, but he just told me to stop whining and kicked me out of his office again. I felt
Dang,
like
the school hates you too?
But then I got lucky. During break, I passed by Ms. Page's desk and saw that her phone's PIN code was 1111. I thought of stealing it.
Yo, that's my dad's PIN code to his phone too. Y'all old lazy to come up with a code 111. Yo, I know somebody watching this right now knows somebody with the same 1 number passcode, bro. What's up with that?
Thought about stealing it. Maybe I could find some interesting photos on it and blackmail her.
What in the
I chickened out and walked away. Ms.
Is you a
Page
school
was
threat?
relentless, though. She gave me D's in both English and history. My future was ruined, all because of her. So I vowed to get revenge. One day...
Yo, one teacher is your English and history teacher, bro. What? Now I'm starting to believe bro's one of them slow kids. The only way you have the same teacher teaching you 2 different subjects if your bus short, bro.
Ms. Page took our whole class to the TV room, but I held back and ducked under my table out of sight. Once everyone was gone, I pulled Ms. Page's phone out of her bag, unlocked it, and sent all her files to my iPhone. It was
oh my God!
Gigabytes. I waited till I was home to take a look.
This is the first thing you do when you fail in a class? You steal your teacher files? We are dead watching from the dork perspective. My guy stole his teacher's files.
She had thousands of selfies, and I gotta admit, she looked absolutely gorgeous on them. But I found nothing shady
Bro wants
or
to hit his
embarrassing
teacher
until I checked her voice messages. Turns out she loved to gossip to her boyfriend about her idiot students.
I'm teaching this girl Maria, and she is so stupid. She should just drop out of school and become a stripper.
But then I hit the jackpot.
The student's dad sold me this junk car. It's a huge money pit. And now I'm gonna make his son pay for it by tanking his GPA. I don't care if that kid's a genius. He will end up being a loser scumbag like his father.
Not only is you a hater, but be honest. Think about the guy's perspective that she's talking to. That dude is only listening because he wants to hit. Guys, I ain't gonna cap. Man, all bad people listen to me. I know you done heard a female talk to you about something you don't give no damn about. But you gotta act like you care.
This was enough evidence to get Miss Page fired. But I didn't want to go to the police and get in trouble for hacking her phone.
Why not, you
Instead,
dumbass?
I just walked up to her and played the voicemail.
What?
Where did you get that from? It doesn't matter, Miss Page. I own you now. Do you understand? You mean
Boy,
you
what
are
type of
blackmailing me? You can go to prison for that. Calm down, little girl. I'm sure we can come to an understanding. Because otherwise, you would lose your job and get arrested. Okay, tell me what you want. First, you're gonna address me as Mr. Handsome to pay me respect. Oh,
Do I look like Boo Boo the Fool? Do I look like I was born yesterday, kid? But did you just get your lame ass on? Well, I'm not feeling this. I stole my teacher's files and told her call me Mr. Handsome. Get yo! That's the first thing you want from your teacher? OnlyFans buyer are you? You Jeffrey Dahmer for real, gang?
okay, Mr. Handsome. Good. Tomorrow you will go to the principal and restore my grades to A+. Fine, but then we are even. Ha! You wish. I'm your master now. I do whatever I want. It was great. On weekends, I made her come over to my house.
You gotta go.
You walked up to her talking like you some Gotham supervillain. I'm your master now. Get your lame ass.
What is my name again? Mr. Handsome?
Like what am I? Bro, I'm really about to skip to the next one. Come on my face with that cringe again. Next one. I'm not playing. But I don't play them fake stories. Do I look goofy? I'm not hearing it. Pause. As a man, you gotta think about what type of length you got to be working with for a snake to be able to reach up for your pee-pee. Everybody, this ain't our problem, but I'm the 2 centimeter defeater, boy. Unless that snake is LeBron James, I'm good. What are you talking about? It's not the dunk contest champion. It don't got that much wingspan, boy. You not no center in the NBA, nothing.
Hey, I'm Benjamin, and even though I'm only 21 years old, I already know that I will stay a virgin for the rest of my life.
Ah! I'm not in the mood for the weird. Stop. We don't feel bad for you, Benjamin. Your name Benjamin. F you. Ain't nobody smelling, but I'm not starting this, bro.
Let me explain you why. A few years ago, I went on vacation to Thailand. My family and I had just checked into our hotel.
Yeah, what?
When I decided to go to toilet, we had just been off a 10-hour flight, and I was bursting. So I sat down on the toilet with my headphones on, listening to music.
Valid.
And I suddenly felt something pulling on my cucumber. My first reflex was to jump up and look down. I saw a big, long snake that had sunk its teeth into my cucumber. Now, before I continue telling the
That looked like it hurt. That looked like it hurt, bruh. Bruh, a snake do that, but I'm gonna be crying. I'm gonna pop in with the fake meat so fast. Bruh, they paying for BBLs. A snake bit my meat off. I'm paying for the fake meat. And I need my joint 12 inches. Man said he went to Thailand. Thailand? What is a Thailand? Where is Thailand? Thai? Thai?
They normally only eat mice, rats, or chipmunks. But my cucumber must have looked tasty or something, and once the snake had bitten into it, it didn't let go again. I started screaming and ran out of the toilet, with the snake still holding on to my cucumber. When I saw my mom, I screamed, "Ah, help me!" But my mom just started screaming too and didn't help at all.
You would have been on your own, gang. Without a doubt. Without a doubt would have been on your own.
So, in the end, I tried to pull the snake's mouth open, but this made the snake bite down even harder. And that's when it happened. My cucumber got bitten off, and the snake swallowed 4/5 of it. I knew I had to go to the hospital ASAP. But first I asked my mom to catch the snake and cut it open, so that we could later sew my cucumber back together. Unfortunately, my mom was too scared, and the snake escaped.
Boy, that snake gay as hell. Man, I've been so mad, boy. That fruity snake robbed me of my meat. But that snake gay. Boy, it was dying about your meat. I ain't gonna lie. That snake is gay, bro. That's some lame stuff, man.
Meanwhile, I found a taxi to get to a hospital, but the driver kept arguing how my blood was ruining his seats. I got so angry, I used my left arm to pull him out of his own taxi while holding my cucumber with my right hand. I had never driven a car before, but it wasn't that complicated. And after 20 minutes of driving...
So you think I'm Boo Boo the Fool too? This GTA Online now. Now we have one hand on our meat, one hand beating up the driver now. Okay. Okay, so you didn't get 1 star from that, nothing? You really did that in real life. Okay.
I had found a hospital. When I ran into the lobby, I was covered in blood and screamed, "Help! Help!" When the nurses saw me, they immediately brought me into the emergency room. I still hoped that they could somehow save my cucumber, but the doctors just kept on asking me whether it was a poisonous snake or not. But, I mean, how was I supposed to know that? Well, it took 20 hours of operating on me until the doctors were able to fix my cucumber enough so that I could pee relatively normally into a toilet again. However, the doctors told me that I would never be able to make love to a woman again. And to make things worse, there were several TV crews outside my hospital room.
You know what else pretty gay? Bro, that surgeon, bro. Hey, yo. Bro, hey, yo. You mean to tell me they sold your meat back together? Hey, yo. Yo, hey, pause, man. Pause, man. I would've went meatless. Man, I would've went meatless. Am I tweaking? Y'all, am I tweaking if I said I would've went meatless?
Trying to interview the boy that had lost his cucumber.
The boy that lost his
Seriously? Do you think I want to tell the whole world that my cucumber was bitten off by a snake while sitting on a toilet? Well, when I finally arrived back in the US, my girlfriend was waiting for me at the airport. And, we were both raised strictly Catholic and still virgins. We had planned to have our first time after we got married, but now I had to tell her about my condition. We sat down at an ice cream cafe.
Abdul up next will tell you a joke, but he'll never tell you a lie, boy. Bro, what he said he was. He still got his V card, bro. I literally just sat up here and told y'all. That this was a Discord mod, bro. I just said it. I'm never wrong.
And I'm not joking, but she ordered herself a banana split. I waited until she was finished eating, and then I told her the news. I told her how I had lost my cucumber on my trip to Thailand. I expected her to feel sorry for me or something, but she just said she wanted to take a look at it in the bathroom. And well, when I showed it to her, she started laughing so hard that tears were running down her face. I have to admit that her reaction completely destroyed the little confidence that I had.
I felt your pain.
After she had calmed down, I asked her if she was okay with the fact that I would never be able to make love with her. At least not in the conventional way. Luckily, she said she didn't mind. But the next day, when I asked her to go out, she said she was busy. And afterwards, she completely stopped responding to my messages. I have to tell you, it hurts to be rejected because of your body. Because of something you have no control over and that you can't change. I felt like such a loser. I thought...
He said it was okay because she been cheating on you this entire time, bro. The sixth man just officially got subbed into the starting lineup, gang. I'm sorry. You said she stopped responding. You got moved to the bench.
Would never be able to satisfy any girlfriend I had. I grew so insecure that whenever a girl started talking to me, I ended the conversation as quickly as possible. I didn't want a new
me
girlfriend
too, bro.
because I was scared of having to tell her about my embarrassing condition. But after 6 months, 2 guys came up to me at college. They were both laughing and asked me if a snake had really bitten off my cucumber. And I started blushing so hard that I basically admitted that it was true. It turns out that my ex got drunk at a college party and told everyone about my accident in Thailand.
This is why you can't. What her getting drunk gotta do with you? This is why you can't trust no bitch.
From then onwards, everyone at my college called me Miss P because I had a missing, you know what. For the next 3
Miss
years,
P
I
is
basically
brazy.
stopped talking to girls, and instead completely focused on college. I think I wanted to get straight A's to compensate for what I was lacking, but I just grew more and more frustrated. And I came to the conclusion that if lesbians make it work, that I can make it work too.
Oh my god, he's down horrendous.
That's when I decided to start dating again, and I met my current girlfriend Suzanne at a college party. It took me 5 dates with her to work up the courage to tell her about my condition. And luckily, she wasn't creeped out or anything. I mean, she giggled a bit, but I can deal with that. And since meeting her, I realized that even though I lost my cucumber, I can...
Bro, did you bring her breakfast in bed? Yo, my guy's simping. Okay.
I mean, lesbians can make each other happy too. So in the end, I'm grateful that my old girlfriend broke up with me, because otherwise I would have never met Suzanne. And I can't tell you how much I love her. She is much nicer than my ex.
So a snake done bit you off. You got a scissor, yo, shorty. So how does it go down? So the BBL was never the option. What happened to the male BBL? But I would hit the male BBL. So we got one more. A classmate kidnapped me. Because I just listened to 2 fake stories. Boy, I ain't born yesterday. I know these stories was fake.
Hey, I'm Jenna, and I had this really creepy guy, Oscar, in my class. He always stared at me like a tiger.
Man. Who making these animations, bro? Y'all know how to make them, bro. But that's how they be looking like on the head.
Watching its prey. I hated it. Oscar was ugly, short, and creepy. Yet he came over to me one day to give me a USB stick. Last night was a lot of fun. We should do it again someday. I had no idea what he was talking about, but I had a bad feeling. When I plugged the stick into a computer, I found one video on it. I played it and saw myself locked up in a cage and on my knees. It was some kind of basement, and then Oscar came into the shot. He opened the lock and let me out of the cage. I immediately hugged him and said, "Thank you so much, Oscar. Why didn't I realize earlier that you are the prince of my dreams?" It was crazy. The girl inside the video didn't just look exactly like me, she also had my voice.
Hold up. Oscar, there's something wrong with you, my guy. What you is? This Gotham? He the Riddler? What's going on? Why you talking to a screen? What's up? He sent you a hard drive of you. You ain't even know it. He Rick Ross. He put the Molly in the champagne. What's up? Tell me now.
Of course, I had heard about generative AI, but I didn't know you could already
Like this
create
video.
videos that looked 100% realistic.
Oh, it was AI. Yo, if you know how to make AI, bro, hit my DMs, bro. I'm just a little curious. I want to see something. Not like this, though. Trust me. Asking for a friend, actually, not me.
It's actually kind of scary that now any boy can live out his fantasies through videos they create on their laptop. When I started kissing Oscar in the video, I quickly turned it off. It was gross, and I had no interest in watching it to the end. I felt scared, angry, and violated. And worse, the following weeks, Oscar kept following me around like a stalker.
Yo, call
Sometimes
the
it just
Poe.
sucks to be a girl and to be the weaker gender.
The weaker gender. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, my God. Oh, I didn't say that. Oh, don't you say that. Oh, don't you say that. You know they got that amendment. They worked real hard for their only amendment. Oh my God.
I had no other choice but to find myself a boyfriend that could protect me from him. I ended up dating George, who I didn't really like.
So you dubbed a guy named Oscar and picked up George? Damn, nigga, can Tyrone get some love? Can Deontavious get some love?
But at least he was strong, aggressive, and very protective. When I showed him the video Oscar had made of me locked into a cage, he got so angry that the next day at school, he pulled Oscar into the boys' bathroom and beat him up so badly that he had to be taken to the hospital for 2 broken ribs.
Your boyfriend wrong. You fighting dudes over a girl that you just started dating? What type of simp? I'll be honest, I'm fighting for my girl too, though. So I feel Oscar. If you ain't fighting for your girl, don't have a girl, gang. For real.
Anyway, one evening on my way home from badminton practice,
Bro!
Oscar sneaked up on me from behind and knocked me unconscious with some heavy object. It's crazy how easy it is to abduct someone if you think about it. I woke up tied to a radiator in a basement when I saw Oscar. Oh no, please let me go!
This a Tubi movie now? What, we on Tubi? The hell?
Sorry, but you have to stay here for a while on your own. Once people notice that you are missing, I could probably become a prime suspect. so it's safer for me to stay away from you until the police give up the search. Anyway, I've prepared everything you need to survive, from food and water to poop buckets. It was absolutely terrifying. And worse, I later found out that the police put little to no effort into actually rescuing me.
Cap again? You white? You're not fooling me? Cap again? You white? You not fooling me? But the police put every effort. What are you talking about?
When my boyfriend George told the police captain that my classmate Oscar had been stalking me for months and that he might have abducted me, he only said, "Oh, your girlfriend just ran away. Teenagers do that all the time." Well, here is how you know a guy loves you. George was so worried about me that he decided to interrogate Oscar personally.
Now George is supposed to be some type of superhero.
Forced him into his car and drove them deep into a forest where no one could hear Oscar's screams. Apparently, it took George 2 days of inflicting severe pain on Oscar before he finally revealed where he was holding me captive. I can't describe the relief I felt, sitting there next to my poop buckets, when the door opened and I saw George coming into the basement. We called the police and Oscar ended up getting sentenced to 20 years in prison for kidnapping me and—
Whoever made the instrumental music to this needs to be fired. I can't even hear nothing over the music, man. You just talking and the music louder than you. Boy, you got the music on 100 and your volume on 2.
me captive. Unfortunately,
I could freestyle
my
on
boyfriend
this.
George also got 6 years in prison for using torture during his extrajudicial interrogation of Oscar. In other words, he had sacrificed his own freedom to rescue me. And worst of all, I never actually loved him. George just wasn't my type. There was no way I was going to stay faithful to him for 6 years while he was locked up, so I visited him to have the most difficult conversation of my life. "Hey, how are you, sweetie?" "I'm good, thank you, George. But I got to
No.
tell you something."
Put my...
"What is it?" "Look, I'm infinitely grateful for what you done for me. You literally saved my life. But in the end, I only dated you to protect me from Oscar. I never really loved you, so I'm breaking up with you." George lost it and started screaming every imaginable—
You low down, dirty, succubus, skink. My man did 6 years in the bed for you. And you gonna tell him while he in prison you couldn't even hold it down for him? You gonna do that? You gonna leave him stranded? This is why I didn't like him from the beginning. This is why I knew it. I can't say that ain't nothing but what he get. You did that, bro. I'm a reader, bro. I'm the OG, cuz. I'm the OG. I'm the reader. I just told you. You gonna fight over a girl you just met? You doing 6 years? You ain't even did 3 weeks in prison. She already effing something new. Shout out to these 4 people right here. If you want to shout out like these 4 people, all you got to do is like this video and let me know. I know you heard that voice crack. I'm a man, boy. What? Nah, I'm not. I'm voice cracking like I'm 13, boy. I told y'all. If you want to shout out like these 4 people, just like this video. Let me know that you liked it in the comment section. I pick 4 people to get a shout out every video, so you can be the lucky person to get a shout out in the next video. I got a Reddit. I got a Discord. Make sure you're in those because I need y'all to join up for the boy because you the family, and that's how I rock. You better like this video, man. I'm just about to start getting to threatening y'all and Kendrick Lamar screaming to get my like, man. Give me my like, bro. Ah! It's your boy Dooley. I'm gone. Goodbye.